Most AI talking head channels are built completely wrong. Not because the avatars look bad, and not because the technology doesn't work, but because the creators behind them think the tools are the system. They're not. And that misunderstanding is exactly why so many AI presenter channels look impressive, but never actually grow. Right now, most creators entering this space are trying to solve the same problem: how to make the avatar look more real. They experiment with different tools, different voices, different lighting, different motion. And when the presenter finally looks convincing, they assume the hard part is done. But that's actually the easiest layer of the entire process, because the difference between an AI presenter that looks impressive and one that actually grows a channel isn't the avatar. It's the structure behind the content. Most successful AI talking head channels are built on what I call the AI talking head stack. 4 layers working together. Not 1, not 2, 4. And when one of those layers is missing, the whole system starts to break. At the bottom of the stack is avatar realism. Above that is script authority, then narrative tension, and at the top of the stack, audience positioning. Most creators only build the bottom layer. But the channels that actually work build the entire stack. This is where almost everyone starts. How realistic the presenter looks, how natural the voice sounds, how convincing the movement feels. Tools like HeyGen have made this layer incredibly accessible. You can now create a presenter that looks professional in minutes. But here's the important part. Avatar realism doesn't create engagement. It creates credibility. It gets viewers to give the video a chance. But it's not what makes them stay. This is where many AI presenter videos start to fall apart, because the scripts are often generated quickly and the result feels generic, informational, safe, but not insightful. Audiences can sense the difference immediately. They can tell when a video is repeating common knowledge versus when it's offering a real perspective. Authority in a script doesn't come from sounding smart. It comes from saying something that changes how the viewer thinks. This is one of the most overlooked layers in AI content. Good videos create tension. There's a problem, a misunderstanding, a shift in perspective. Without that tension, the video becomes flat, even if the presenter looks great. Narrative tension is what makes viewers curious enough to keep watching. It creates momentum inside the video, and without it, even good information struggles to hold attention. This is the layer that determines who the video is actually for. Beginners, creators, entrepreneurs, AI enthusiasts. If the audience positioning is unclear, the content becomes unfocused. And when the audience is unclear, the algorithm struggles to understand who the video should be shown to. Clear positioning helps both viewers and platforms understand the purpose of the content. Most AI talking head channels optimize the bottom layer, the avatar. They focus on tools, visual quality, realism, but they never build the rest of the stack, so the content ends up looking impressive without actually creating impact. The technology works, but the system doesn't. If you're building AI presenters, the technology is actually the easy part. The real work is designing the structure behind the content. Because audiences don't subscribe to avatars, they subscribe to ideas. And once the stack is built correctly, the tools start to matter a lot less. The technology makes AI presenters possible, but the stack is what makes them work. And as AI presenters become more common, the real challenge isn't going to be the technology. It's going to be standing out. And that's what we'll look at next.